It's Monday and we're dancing. Girls woke up from their naps and they're sitting together watching The Nightmare Before Christmas. So this was like one of my favorite movies as a kid that I used to always love watching, whether it was Christmas or Halloween. I loved the movie. And Ryan's not a big Tim Burton fan. I'm hoping I can make my kids be on the Tim Burton fan club, be in it, because Ryan's not. But I'm working on dinner. I made a crock pot pulled barbecue chicken, and we're gonna eat that with sweet potato. I don't know if you've ever, for those of you that eat chicken, ever had barbecue pulled pork on sweet potatoes. We tried this one time because I saw a recipe on Pinterest, and it's actually really good. So we're gonna do that tonight for dinner. So I'm just pulling it apart, but my fingers keep popping out. I've seen a lot of times, like those of you that have EDS, have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, I see like the little finger braces that like people wear. How much do they help? Like, are they a big help? Because like I notice, especially when I'm trying to do stuff like this, or especially with my kids, when they hold my hands, like my fingers like start coming out. But it's hard for me to do stuff like this because like of the tensing up of my fingers, they start pulling out and it hurts a lot. Basically, I end up holding them like this, so that, because if I try to hold it like this, it's like my fingers pushing up against it that makes it happen. So I holding them like this to try and do it, which is also kind of difficult too. So for those of you with EDS, are the finger braces worth it? For someone that like isn't like a constant dislocator, but stuff more like this, or with like my kids pulling on my hands. Oh, especially with that, because they like to hold like one finger, and then they always are pulling my fingers out. I realize I don't really talk about like EDS a ton, or the things that like I go through on a daily basis, and I think it's just because my entire life, obviously I didn't get diagnosed till I was 23, I think, when I was pregnant with Ari. And so all this is just kind of normal to me, and like I forget that like it's not normal, it's part of my genetic disorder. And so like I just don't ever talk about it. So I don't know if you guys saw yesterday's video. If you didn't or you missed it, Ryan actually talked about his past with depression and anger issues. A lot of you guys have asked to hear that story, and we did that story yesterday for World Mental Health Day. And we also opened up a little bit more about Ryan kind of going through the brunt of my PTSD. That definitely is, it can be a triggering video for some, so just be aware. We talk about self-injury in it, pretty in-depth. So just so you're aware before you go over there. So Rev, at nap time, what did you tell me today was? What's today?
It's Hoot's birthday party!
When Rev went down for a nap, she was insistent that today is Hoot's birthday, and she said that she needs to make him a cake. And I said that she'd have to ask Daddy, and so I asked Ryan, and he came home with cake stuff because I was not about to be making a full-on cake for a stuffed animal.
I want a cake to eat too!
Okay, so we had enough to make 12 cupcakes and one of my 6-inch cake that I have. So the cupcakes are done. Cooked them just a tad too long, but that's all right. Cake is in there now. I am making some colored, I'm at least making icing colored for fun. I am not gonna pull out my piping bag, especially with Ryan not feeling well right now. He's just laying on the couch, so I'm like trying to make sure the girls don't annoy him, so I'm not gonna pull out the piping bag because that would be way too much work. And we're gonna have to see if anyone else knows which vlog it was. Maybe someone else will remember. We think that it's actually around this time that she got Hoot, so we could be pretty close to Hoot's like day that she got him, which could kind of make it his birthday. Okay, everyone's got cupcakes, even Hoot. And we're about to sing happy birthday to Hoot, huh? Daddy's gonna use his new toy.
Look out.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hoot. Happy birthday to you. Are we gonna help him blow out his candle? Ready? Good job! Yeah, you got a little bit of cupcake icing on your face, I think. How's it taste, Ari? Good. I think that is going to be it for today's footage. Don't click out yet because we still have tomorrow because we had the special video up yesterday. So this vlog is 2 days. But Ryan is actually asleep on the chair over there, which I'm glad. It took me a while to convince him to even go lay down because like he didn't want to come home and then not help or anything. I was like, just go lay down. He really doesn't feel good today. I think worse than any other day. He took his temperature. He doesn't have a fever as of right now. Someone asked if he had strep. It doesn't look like I had strep, like recurring strep as a kid. So I know like what that looks like in the back of the throat, and he does not have that. So someone mentioned allergies, which could possibly be it. He does have pretty severe allergies to pollen sometimes, and someone had said that like the pollen here is much different, so he could just be reacting a lot worse to it. Maybe we'll have to get some local honey to see if keeping that in his system could help a little bit. We're gonna call it the end of the night for today because we're just gonna go chill. I don't even know if I'll wake him up because he did not get a lot of sleep last night. Well, good morning, guys. It is now Tuesday, and girlies are playing. Ryan is home. What have we determined that you have?
We think I have the flu.
Yep. So, he had like a low-grade fever last night. He hasn't had like a fever yet, which is good, but he was like sweating even though he was cold.
I woke up in the middle of the night drenched in sweat. Like my pillowcase, the sheets, everything was just soaking wet. It was so disgusting.
I feel bad. He's been pretty miserable, so he's staying home. One, because he feels like crap, and he probably shouldn't be giving his whole office the flu.
Right, that wouldn't be nice.
No, that would not be polite. Unfortunately, though, he went to work yesterday not knowing that's what he had. So the power went out. We have no power right now. So Ari is either taking a really long nap or terrorizing her room, and we're unaware. I think you would hear her, but you usually don't hear people walking around up there unless they're like really loud.
Yeah.
So which is nice. Yeah, it's really good. So she probably could be, because she's been asleep for a long time. She could have gotten, she knows how to open her closet. She probably like pulled all the wipes out or something. Ryan got tired of sitting though and doing nothing. So he asked if we could play a game. So we're gonna play a game. How are you feeling?
Better than this morning for sure.
The morning's always the worst.
Yeah, but even like when I was just sitting in the chair earlier, I was feeling a little better than I do now.
Rev did not take a nap. I'm like worried that she is outgrowing her nap. But at the same time, like there's no way because she falls asleep like if we drive anywhere around like between noon and 1, or if it's past noon, like noon and past, she falls asleep in the car. So like she definitely needs the sleep, but she's been really fighting going down for naps the last couple days. Not fighting more, so just playing and not sleeping.
Literally just, so Ariana just went up to get Ari, and I went in the garage to grab the card holders, and I come out and I see time on this, on the stove on, and our power's back on. And it was funny. As soon as I said it, Rev came over and flipped the switch to turn kitchen lights on.
Good job, Rev.
It does work.
It works.
Yay! Yeah. And literally, our power just went out again.
It's not even storming anymore.
No.
Ugh.
But it was like crazy storm earlier when the power actually did go out the first time.
The thing is that they're not crazy storms.
No,
like
they
there's barely
sound crazy.
any rain, but the thunder
was quite a bit of rain.
Is so loud. Not compared to the amount of thunder. Like we had that much thunder back in Illinois, it'd be like downpours, but that's not like what it is here.
It's almost always light outside when it's downpouring and thunderstorming.
That's weird.
Which we're not used to, but it's really cool, kind of cool.
Ryan went upstairs to go take a nap because he got a really bad headache all of a sudden. The girls and I are just playing. What are we doing?
Look,
What?
this works.
Ooh, that does work. What are you playing with?
We're making some shapes.
Are you playing with Unifix cubes? So Rev's making little sticks of all the same color, and now she's making multicolored ones. Ari's just working on, you know, those motor skills over here. Fine motor skill work. Did you get bit by a bug? What is that face? You're silly. Okay, so I'm gonna see if you guys can see this. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see like the redness? Like right in here around my joint. I don't know how much you guys could see it, but oh, you can probably see actually even more from further back. Last night it was even worse. I think that it like bruised because of it, and I don't know if I like hit it against something or what, but I'm pretty sure it was just from like trying to pull apart the pork yesterday, because it's just around my joint and it hurts like to try to bend it. So I feel like this has happened a couple times in the past. I'm not sure, but yeah, that one's bad, and it was worse last night, so it looks better today, so that's good. I am taking care of some dishes so that tonight I can just spend some time with Ryan. Well, I don't know if he's actually gonna want to spend time or just sleep, but trying to just keep up with stuff. Can you tell me all the colors that are on there?
White,
Go through them.
black,
Yep.
white,
Mhm.
blue, white, orange, blue, white.
Good job. Yep. Do you know what color this is? What color is that?
Papa,
Blue?
blue,
Is that blue?
blue.
I just have to document this rare moment of them playing on their own and leaving each other alone. So it is the next day, but I'm going to end the vlog quick. Thank you guys for all of your awesome comments on yesterday's video and support of like Ryan and I sharing more on our story. We really appreciate it, and thank you guys for opening up about your stories. I'm gonna end it quick before a huge fight ensues in the living room. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and as always, we will see your wonderful faces tomorrow. Bye.